Hi guys, today we're going to talk about function families. A function family is a collection of functions that shares one major characteristic. So for example, quadratic functions, that is a function family. And the major characteristic there is that they have some version of an exponent of 2 there. The parent function is the simplest member of the function family. So if we're talking about quadratics, the simplest member of that family is x squared. And what we say is all the other quadratics are variations on f of x equals x squared. So this is considered the parent function for all the quadratics. Whenever we've studied types of functions, we've started with the simplest one, learned about that, and then did transformations on that. And here are a bunch of function families that you should know, things that we've already dealt with. Linear functions. Linear functions are based off of y equals x, absolute value, quadratic, radical, exponential, logarithmic, and that's my natural log symbol. I write that in cursive just like I write my trig functions in cursive. Rational, sine, tangent, secant, arcsine, arctangent, arcsecant. You'll notice that I don't have the cofunctions up there. The reason is cosine I think of as part of the sine family, because if you reflect it and shift it in a certain way, they are the same, and that's true for all of the cofunctions. So here are major function families that we've already talked about. You should already have an idea in your head of what these functions look like. If you don't know what any of these functions look like, type them into Desmos, play with them, see what those functions families look like and what their major characteristics are that they share. Here is a sample function family question. Identify the parent function. So we have 4 different functions. We have to find the parent function for each of these. What's the most interesting characteristic here? Absolute value. So this is y equals absolute value of x is the basic one. If we have this, the most interesting part of this is the cosine, or you could argue that it is sine, but either one is a reasonable statement of saying that that is the parent function. Here you would say that log base 4 is the parent function, although if you really wanted to say it was natural log, you could say that as well. And here we have a quadratic function, so the parent function is y equals x squared. That's it.